It's Erick Erickson here, News 95.5 AM 750 WSB out of Atlanta and theresurgent.com. Y'all, I've tried to spend the day figuring out what's going on with the FBI investigation. Is it serious? Are the allegations serious? Because it seems to me, as I wrote this morning at thesurgent.com, you've got an either-or situation, or maybe they're both true. If FBI agents engaged in partisan activity designed to bring down an incoming president or his campaign to help their favored candidate, if that really happened, we as a society have real problems because, you know, one of the things Democrats don't like to talk about regarding Barack Obama is his administration, whether he was involved or not, but I think he was, politicized everything. I mean, and I think that's a fair statement. They politicized the FBI. They politicized the IRS. They politicized, not the FBI, the Department of Defense, on and on and on and on. I got real problems with the politicization of everything under the Obama administration. The reality is that IRS agents thought that they could go after Tea Party groups, not because anyone told them to, but because that was the environment the Obama administration fostered. So I totally think it's believable that there are FBI agents who thought they could use their position to stop a political opponent. I do believe it's possible, but did it actually happen? That's a different question. Did it actually happen? FBI agents are allowed to have partisan views. They are. They just can't operate on them at the office. They have to be above it. So if that happened, we need answers. But there's another disturbing issue here, and that is, are Republican congressmen going out of their way to try to undermine the FBI, to try to help the President of the United States in the ongoing Robert Mueller investigation? Is it a coincidence that this comes on the heels of Robert Mueller saying he wants to interview the President and Steve Bannon? Devin Nunes, I don't think he is someone that we can trust. I think that Devin Nunes is someone who has largely undermined a number of the investigations in the House and harmed their credibility by trying to be a team player for the president. I don't think that Devin Nunes is someone we can rely on. I don't think we can rely on his memo. It's very interesting to me that Senator Burr of North Carolina in the Senate had access to the exact same information and did not draw the historical conclusions that Devin Nunes drew. But again, there are troubling text messages out there about a meeting of some sort of secret society after the election, about insurance policies and whatnot. At the same time, though, there are other text messages that show that the main alleged culprit at the FBI didn't think there was a there with the Mueller investigation. He didn't even want to sign on. All of this sounds like the regular puffery and chatting that goes on among friends. We need some adults in the room on this. Where's Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell on this? Because if Republican members of Congress are trying to undermine the FBI to help the president, if they're trying to undermine the legitimacy of a nonpartisan institution for partisan gain, I've got as much a problem with that as I do if FBI agents were abusing their power. And I think we need answers. And it could be both. It could be the healing power of and. We could have out-of-control FBI agents and out-of-control members of Congress. I have to think, though, this. If you have Republican members of Congress who believe that an agency that is a part of the executive branch of government has abused its authority and power, then Congress, as the first branch of government, has an obligation to act and investigate. They shouldn't be running to Fox News and conservative media outlets demanding special counsels. They should be having investigations behind closed doors, not playing to cameras. Close the doors, get everybody under oath, get subpoenas, drag everybody to Capitol Hill, and figure out what the hell's going on. But right now, all they're doing is they're running to cameras. Ron Johnson ran to cameras yesterday. Ron Johnson ran to a camera with Brett Baer on Fox News and said there was an informer within the FBI who had information about the secret meeting. Today, he's walking that back saying, oh, we're focused on the Clinton emails. So there's an informant at the FBI telling you that there was a secret meeting after the election and you're focused not on that, but on Clinton emails. That's just beclowning. That's not serious. If there's a serious allegation here, they should be behaving like it. I feel like I do with global warming alarmists who tell us that the world's going to come to an end and we're all going to die as they fly around the world on their private jets. If you really believe the world is all going to end because of global warming, act like it. Same with Republicans. If you really believe the FBI, a nonpartisan law enforcement agency, is out to undermine the President of the United States in some sort of coup, act like it. Don't be running to TV cameras to scream about it and release information. Go to Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General, privately, a man of the party that you are of. You control the executive branch, you control the congressional first branch of government. Go to Jeff Sessions privately and tell him he needs to look into this. Tell him what you've uncovered. Get him to call a special counsel. Running to TV cameras doesn't make me think there's really an issue here. It makes me think you're trying to convince voters there's an issue to obfuscate what's going on, to undermine the credibility of Robert Mueller. And if you're doing that, you need to be punished, not the FBI agents. Because we live in a post-truth, postmodern America where real truth is hard to come by. And if you're going out trying to muddy the waters and obfuscate for partisan gain, then you are no better than the people you think you're fighting. We need grown-ups to deal with this issue, not hysterics before cameras. We need grown-ups dealing with what the FBI did and did not do, not partisan Republicans trying to fluff up the president. We need real grown-ups in here answering these questions, and we need them on both sides of the aisle. And it seems like we're not going to get that, which means to me it looks like the good days of this republic are all downhill from here. And we might as well each to our own try to take care of our family and figure out how to navigate a world where we've got children running things. I'm Erick Erickson of TheResurgent.com.